What's going on, guys? It is Jake here from H&M Reptiles. This is the first video on this channel that actually has something to do with reptiles. The other video was an introduction of our channel. This is me and my cousin's channel. It's going to be everything, you know, reptiles, outdoors, stuff like that. Pretty much everything from the first video. So this is my place, and this is my reptile room and my animals. Starting off with my cat. He likes to go in there with the snakes. So this is an extra bedroom in my house. It's also the cat's room. You can see down there. But I've got a rack. That heater keeps the room warm. I'll show you the temperature thing on the wall over there in a minute. A dresser that has newspapers and a whole bunch of supplies in there. Some tubs over in the back. This has some extra tubs on the bottom. There's my corn snake's cage, and a bin that has another snake in there. So I guess I'll start at the right and work my way to the left. First is my bearded dragon cage, is 75 gallon. I have a male and a female, or two females, I don't quite remember. But they don't fight, so there's not two males in there. I have to clean their water. That's the only thing I hadn't cleaned today. It's scratching my cat. But they got some plants. They have a heat pad underneath this log down here. Another log to climb on. Their water bowl that they get in, they pooped in there. I gotta clean it. Some cork. There's our lizard food. They got their UVB lights. There's two of them up there. And then up here is the temperature gauge for the room. You see the room is about 80 degrees. Yeah, so then over here we have some stuff for the cat. Then I have some bedding, some moss. That's a holding bin. 2 scent things to keep it smelling good even when there's stuff in here. There's a heater, trash can, a little desk I use to put the tubs on when I clean them. Over here is my thermostat for the rack. It's set at 89.2, but at the back of the cages it's 84. So, you know, depending on what it's like outside that day, the temperature changes, because this room has 2 sides that are connected to the outside, so it stays a little cooler in here. But this is my rack. I have only, well, no, I don't have only ball pythons. I have ball pythons and a boa in this rack. So then, I guess I'll get started showing the snakes. Start from the top and work our way down. First off is a male butter ball python. Got him for 50 bucks at a reptile show. He's about 350-400 grams in that area. So I don't think he'll be able to go this year, but next year I definitely want to get him breeding. So that's him. Next up here, and today was cleaning day, so that's why some of their waters is spilled everywhere. This guy's in shed. This is my male Mojave. I also got at a reptile show. He was 75, I think. He's pretty cool, but he's looking dark, and he had a regurgitation problem. That's why he's so skinny. But he's getting back up there. He ate a mouse last week and's been eating rat pinkies and keeping them down. So that's my Mojave male. He definitely won't be ready to go this year. Maybe if we're lucky by next year, if he doesn't have more problems. Alright, the next one down is a new pickup from last weekend. And this is my female coral albino boa. And she's just beautiful. Awesome tail colors. I had a large female boa that I had gotten rid of. I traded for one of my ball pythons because we thought it was a male. Turned out to be a female, of course. So at the show I had some extra money to spend, so I picked up a pair of boas. Not the same size, but you know, just wanted to change up the collection for something other than ball pythons. But that's her. Her water bowl is in the sink right now because she was the last one to get cleaned. So hers is still sitting in hot water. Next on the rack, she already spilled her water, which she does all the time. This is my female albino ball python, who's awesome. She's probably the most tame snake I have. There's a couple of them. There's a couple other ones that are about as tame as her. And every time she sheds, her contrast gets better and better. And up at her neck, she still has like a clear, almost lavender color. Like I said, she's probably the most tame snake I have. And yeah, that's her. She eats all the time. She's eating great. Had her for less than a year, so hopefully within the next 2 years she'll be ready to go for me. Next one down is my breeder male yellow belly. He's about 550 grams, and I go with the 500 gram rule, so he is going to breed this year. He's pretty nice. He's another really tame snake. He likes to be handled. That's pretty much him. Nice colors and all. He eats like a pig now too. There was a time where after we first got him, for the first couple months, he would not eat at all, no matter what. Frozen thawed, live, African soft furs, frozen thawed and live, just nothing. He would not eat. And then in the top bin, my 1500 gram male chocolate, who's in shed right now. I'm trying to get out of the light so you guys can see him better. This is the snake I traded for the adult female boa. So that's him. And he has a rock in there for his shedding. So this next one down is the biggest ball python I have. She's about 3,000 grams. And it's just a normal female. But she's really tame too. She never has a problem being held. So she'll be going probably with one of my other males I'll show you in a couple minutes. But that's her. Alright, next one down. If you can read that, it's my female yellow belly, who's about 12 or 1,300 grams, maybe even 1,500. She's really nice. She's got some nice colors. I like her. She's really handleable too. Yeah, I'll probably put her with my male yellow belly this year, you know, for the ivories. Because I really like the white snakes, even if they have that tint of yellow to them, or some of the ivories even have a lot of yellow. But it's still pretty cool. Next one down is my female spider, who's about 2,000 grams. Her head wobble is not really bad, but it's on the bad side. And she does not like to be messed with either. She's pretty aggressive most of the time once you touch her. But she has a pretty cool, like, broken up pattern down here on her tail. But other than that, she doesn't have a lot of patterning on her back, and some pretty low white. But I like the spider gene, so I had to have one. Next one down is, this is my champagne male, who is about 600 grams, and he will be going to my normal female this year. He eats like a pig, and he's pretty handleable. I mean, he's not super tame like the albino female, where I put her in my hand and he just sits there. He tries to get away, but he doesn't bite. So that's him. And for the last of the ball pythons, she came out fast. And here, as you can see, she's ready to come out. Is my female normal Hetfer Ghost, who I got last year with the male yellow belly and the big normal female. I'm sorry. I got with them, and she's pretty mean. That's why I had to use a snake hook to get her back in there, because if you touch her, she'll try to bite you. But I'm trying to get out of the way so you can see her colors. She's like a really light color, not like the dark colors he normally usually has. That's her. I don't know who I want to put her with this year. I don't have any het ghost or anything like that, any ghosts, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with her. Go to another show soon. I'll probably put her with something that I'll pick up from there, some male. Then in here I got to figure out what his head is. This is a new pickup from this weekend show. This is my normal male red tail boa, and he has a crazy food response, as you can see. And he is getting a cage upgrade, but for now he's just going to have to sit in here. So I'm going to close this up before he tries to bite something. I'll do a better video of him one day when I get him out and he's not trying to eat everything in sight. But he is getting a cage upgrade. He's just in this tub for now, for until he gets a better cage. Down here in this cage, I have my pair, my male-female pair of corn snakes. She has a crazy feeding response. This is the female, normal right here. Gotta use the snake hook to, show her that I'm not food. But after that, she's usually pretty good. So there she is. She's a pretty nice snake when she comes out. That sound you hear is my dog over there. I don't know if you can see him, but him and the cat are playing. I try and get her out of the way so I can show you her boyfriend, or the male that she's in here to breed to. She won't move. Alright, there she goes. Alright, so underneath here is the male I picked up this weekend. It is a butter male, and he's a good bit bigger than she is. But I'm hoping that just putting them together, that they'll breed and have some eggs when it's breeding season. They don't have a heat pad or anything. Their cage stays about 80 degrees since they're indigenous to where I live at. So they just have an ambient temperature from what the room is. So that's him. I'll do a better video of him too one day when I have her out and she's not trying to bite everything. See, I put my hand in there and she doesn't like it. So once she comes out though, she's fine, but it's getting her out with her feeding response that's bad. But she's in there. So then that's all the reptiles I have. I do have two other pets, which I'll cut away and I'll show you them real quick.